Welcome to day 16 of the 21 days for the annual spiritual, emotional, energetic, and intellectual cleanse to help you release and let go of any negative programming and subconscious memories and beliefs that you might have created and cemented in your beingness, stuff that no longer serve you. Today we are going to release and let go of all addictions, which it doesn't matter what nature of addiction it is or what degree it is. This session is going to help you at the very least blow off the dust so that you can have clarity of how you can release and let go of it entirely. Now I'm gonna let you know that even if this session is intensive, the real program where you release and let go of addictive personalities to be done for as long as you live is about 6 months. So I want to tell you that this is not going to really if you are deeply if you have this really deep, long standing addictive personality, this session will help you relieve a little bit of the emotions, but it will not liberate you completely. Just so you know, if you're interested in more extensive, intensive programs, a program that will help you release and let go of this addictive personality entirely, send me an email at tapthegood@gmail.com. I'll leave my email in the description of this video. Remember, that program is a paid program because I get a lot of people who send me emails for free stuff. And just so you know that program takes a lot of energy, and if you don't pay, you would never pay attention. That is Psychology 101. All right, so we are going to deal with all sorts of addictions. First of all, an addiction is a behavior we indulge in every time we are escaping ourselves because there is an underlying negative story that is triggering negative emotions. A quick example, let's imagine that in your childhood you witnessed your father consistently hitting your mom. Why? Because they were alcoholics. So you witnessed the pain and the crying and the suffering of your mom as a kid because your dad was an alcoholic. As a kid, you probably grew up that addictive personality and it created a negative story. So every time you remember your mother's tears and suffering, it triggers that memory of alcohol addiction. Somewhere, somehow, you grab a bottle of beer or whatever else you drink and you continue drinking to run away from that story, from that memory of your mother suffering. So you end up reliving your father's story because you're escaping your mother's suffering. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense, but a lot of things that happen in our lives don't have to make sense. For instance, electricity, do we know how it operates? No, we don't, but it actually does run. You just have to turn off a switch and ta-da, there is the light. So we are going to use advanced Hooponopono to help you release and let go of addictive personalities. And you could be a sex addict or marijuana abuse or exercise or eating or not eating or drugs or even worry. Have you ever seen people who are addicted to worry? There are some of those people who are so negative and they are addicted to perceiving things, to criticism. They are addicted to judgment. They are addicted to social media. They are addicted to eating their body parts, like maybe eating their hair or eating their nails or gambling. Oh, that's another one. Whatever behavior you run to and indulge in to escape a negative story or dealing with yourself, that is an addiction. And it might be at a small level, a small degree, but still it could mount into something so huge that is going to impact you in ways that you can never imagine. So today we are going to deal with 10 things that are related to addictions. You know, addictive personalities come in a package. It's deeper than we think. All right, so we are going to use advanced Hooponopono, and I invite you to spare maybe 20 minutes. Close yourself up in a room. Make sure that you won't be disturbed. Open your heart and know that Hooponopono really, really freaking works. It's a very, very powerful process where we just use 4 statements that are going to help you release and let go of that addictive personality. All right, so the first issue that we are going to deal with is, let's tap into the underlying story. What are you running from? What is the root cause of this addictive personality? Just close your eyes and bring this story forth. Now, if you don't know this story, if you knew what the story is, what would it be? Just give yourself permission to retrieve the underlying story of this addictive personality. Okay? Now, as you bring it forth into your mind, I will repeat the 4 cleansing, clearing Hooponopono statements. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Perfect. Now, if you need more time, pause the video, bring the story forth, and continue inwardly repeating the 4 statements. Now, let's go to issue number 2. What is the behavior? What is the addictive personality? What is the product of this story? What is your addictive behavior? Is it drinking? Is it sex? Is it overeating? Whatever it is, focus on it right now as I clear your attachment to it. Using the 4 Hooponopono statements, just listen. It works wonders. You could also repeat inwardly. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Perfect. Now, issue number 3 is the memory. You definitely remember to escape. You remember to indulge in the addictive behavior. There is a memory related to this behavior. So we are going to clear that memory and release our attachment to this memory. I'm sorry. Bring that memory forth. If you don't, just listen to the 4 statements or repeat after me. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. All right. Issue number 4 is the after use emotions. After indulging in this addictive behavior, you definitely feel maybe guilt, maybe sadness, maybe anger. Now the ego is telling you, oh, you overate today. oh, there you are, you're a sex addict. Whatever emotions that are triggered, that are generated after using or indulging in this behavior, bring those emotions forth. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Perfect. Next, we are going to deal with the attachment to this addictive behavior. You're definitely attached. Just imagine the attachment. Focus on this attachment. You don't even have to visualize it. Just bring the attachment forth in whichever form it appears without you creating more of it. Let me clear. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Okay, so next we're going to deal with your acceptance. You've accepted, there is a part of you that has accepted that it's okay to indulge in this negative behavior. You've definitely accepted that it's normal, even if you feel it's not normal, but there's a part of you that has accepted to indulge in this addictive behavior. So let's clear this acceptancy. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Next, we're going to deal and clear with the relationship you have with this addictive behavior and the relationship you have with your underlying story, the one that triggers the addictive behavior. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Alright, so next we are going to deal with the relationship you have with this addictive behavior. Yeah, the other one was acceptance. So this is the relationship. You definitely have a profound relationship with your behavior, the link between you as pure consciousness and this addictive behavior. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Next, we are going to deal with the definitions, how you define yourself because of this addictive behavior. You define yourself as a loser. Do you define yourself? Whatever definitions you have given yourself because of this addictive behavior, we are going to clear these definitions because they create more relationships with the addictive behavior. So all definitions, clear, null, and void. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And next we are going to deal with the energetic representations or manifestations of this addictive behavior. Because if you've been using whatever addictive behavior you've indulged in for a while, it has definitely creative and energetic representation in either your chakras or your system or your organs or your energy. So let us clear that. Null and void, null and void. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And lastly, let's just clear and nullify the knowingness that you have this addictive behavior. Just the fact that you know that you have it, just that knowingness is going to be cleared. Null and void, null and void. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Perfect. And we are done. You can use this session for even negative thinking. Sometimes you have these thoughts, maybe really negative thoughts that you are addicted to, or worry, or fighting, whatever appears in your behavior consistently that is triggered by a negative memory, just clear on it using this session. Again, I repeat, this session is going to just help you blow off the dust. If you need more intensive work, please send me an email at tapthegood@gmail.com. Now, in the interim, we seal this process with divine love and wisdom, and I'm sending you abundant love from my heart to yours. Peace and blessings.